of the 41st meeting all time, but it's Friday night in South Florida. For Miami quarterback Cam, what of a new phenomenon.
Right, 21 pitch. That was the bread and butter.
Houston, and they let Cam Ward throw her, so Miami will receive. No, they have dominated their opponents in more returning starters than anyone in college. Losses to Vandy, losses to Rutgers.
Of Cam Ward, but they run the football with 200 rushing yards.
Cam Ward and this Miami offense. Kiper has him as the number 4 quarterback with 4 straight 300-yard games.
Ward, I'm not believing.
Damian Martinez can't hang on.
Plays down the field.
Bunched to the top of your screen. An anvil on wheels. Mismatch at tight end and number 1's anywhere else.
Yeah, and they don't have
the strength of Tech, the D-line. They bring 5. Football comes out.
Trying to throw it as he was going down in the pocket. They just get there.
Is an incomplete pass. 4th down. We're going to get a closer look.
But again, the shot's hard to tell.
And maybe Kevin Gilliam Jr. Ball comes out, so I think this is a possession they didn't have.
3 straight 100-yard games.
Last game against Rutgers, a 100-yard game. So he is a guy that can.
Flat. And 2 plays, 2.
A pretty good hope program in the Houston. Taylor made his way to Virginia Tech.
Austin Drones downfield, capitalizes off the turnover.
Him down with his hands on his
hips. Of the 41st meeting all time.
Down the
other side, and there is
where he got the hands on the hips kind of thing.
First time this season Miami has not scored. Fine drive kick. Chris Johnson being in the 100 and 200 meter as a junior. The 3-touchdown game against South Florida.
Miami's not scored first in a game. 5 minutes and 43 seconds all season.
Away from Gilliam and Ward, the Booker, Keontae Jenkins.
That is heck of a period of time. Basically built the Virginia.
Different special teams, a hallmark of Beamer. Mario Cristobal's team to talk it over. With multiple 4-sack edge rusher Antoine Powell Riley. It's 3rd down and 1. Keeps it on the ground. It'll
be short. Reminds me a little bit of Khalil Buffalo. Play with the Bears, Chargers.
Ended motion. Ward and hangs on Elijah
James.
And Miami using a tempo
up over him in the slot.
To the end zone.
And he gives it right. Flag is about an inch. Love it. Would not allow him.
A swinging gate here. Mario responded with what Cristobal called.
Didn't make the same mistake twice. He's like, give you the type of plays that you.
You know, gentlemen, a lot of hooting and hollering, but when I talk for everyone who didn't believe in him early in the...
He's got all the numbers. He's had accolades. To a conference championship, alluding. Virginia Tech brings it out close to the 30.
Texas A&M went back, saw hey, I just seen a guy that can...
Snell, the tight end.
Nice move.
And the rushing attack generally leads the way. It's 2. You really want to stay committed to the run today and win. Ollie Jennings back in there. Hands of Green and picked up.
Back in. And right now, Tech pay for their
foul as somebody who brought energy way Cam Ward did to the offense.
All these teams.
Evading, throws back across the middle.
Give his receivers a chance. Mention the fact he's played a lot of football.
Drum beat gets louder, the heartbeat gets slower. Houston's top receiver last year, and it's
33%. And that's just kind of jumping on 3rd down at 64 points.
But by an average of 52 to 10.
Open right in the middle. And I mean, and the release by Arroyo.
Everybody expecting run. That 2 quick ones by Mayo. His career, but they view him
as a talent.
Saban. Fake toss for close to 10.
It's going to be a take Virginia Tech behind.
To be a 1st down, and now we get a flag.
He was in for Barrow, who occurred. Coaches got after you're across the line of
Kangaroos across
from his secondary spot. We talked a lot about Vanderbilt tonight.
Clark Lee's got that program. Tootin again.
Has to do stay on schedules. You're establishing the line of scrimmage where
It's Drones, the quarterback sneak.
out of the shotgun.
Not being Drones has said, I had this game. This is the blitz. Powell.
So there's no way you're going to throw it up asking for trouble. And he does this three for Kyron Drone.
It is a run.
And there it is in Houston right now.
Drones wants Lane, and Green catches the screen. Dangerous pass. Green slips all the way across to the air. Drop.
Accuracy problems that Kyron Drone had. DeQuan Felton. It was a team cap.
Quarterback run could be on the table. Out of his first down, Virginia Tech.
Kind of felt that was against Braylon Moore, the center.
Or redshirt sophomore, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
The screen. Yeah, one of Miami.
Bob Schick had been rotating in at guard. Get him out again today in Lawrence.
So he has taken some snaps with the Bluefield, Virginia.
He gets lit up, and it's underthrown.
Intentional grounding because there was no one out there. Let's just see what we have here. And to have a play like that, or a penalty happen on staying on schedule.
Virginia's second timeout.
And Andre, that Hurricanes come into this game second and long, third and long. It's dangerous.
The player who receives the snap is the only. Yes, this was outside the tackle box, but that's not the.
Second and 19. Lane, the motion man. Tootin, and he is upended.
They go find players on ability. This kid is going to be a star. A lot about. You talk about St. Thomas football players to come out of that high. This team was built from the. And the coaches could not believe in him, and he was ready to leave her right here if you're Virginia Tech.
Goes over the middle, underthrown. Ray Joseph back. This one bounces. And a gain of a couple.
Was he a low stake? Those great herders and bringing Martinez.
Riley Williams, one of the tight ends, and runs.
Plays the game at his gear when he wants to and separate.
Downfield, Xavier. And Mansour Delane are both pro. Again off play action. Back.
Take a look at that last play by opening him up there. Michael Irvin.
That was when Miami was in the hit. Machetes is Restrepo contested. Offense that has thrived on the has carried it into the first. Mark Fletcher.
The red zone, they have been ridiculous. 2%, 16 touchdowns.
Back to the ground.
Huge, 6'6" pounds. At one point was 450. As a guy on the offensive line is an NFL good ones onto the NFL.
The end zone, George.
To George, who came in January, is the guilty Miami Hurricane.
Virginia Tech with Miami.
Well, he thinks he's going to have Restrepo up the sideline, and boy,
a chance to tie. Lane, who slips down and covers the ball up.
last possible second.
Drones, quarterback run, sheds a tackle.
In this state, the guy that he works out with.
College football for Virginia Tech. He could go! Oh.
From being tied up.
Tootin has been a touchdown merge of punching it in. Instead, an interception. Shaw Tootin. And we've got a break. 4 of the last 5 and 7 of the last 10. Tech battle of top 3 teams in the Orange Bowl.
With a good one. So let's see what he
Field.
Turnover, and he hit Jacoby's drive. So he's off to a pretty good start.
Martinez picks up the tough yard.
They can also open it up.
Down the middle, too high for
Maryland down in his face, and he's on the end of these of the other
contagious.
Stand corrected. Roy.
Martinez.
You have to take advantage of it and not best in the country on this down.
Up, dancing, slingshot. They get the freshman by the ankles, not before anybody.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Goes wide. They want Johnson on the wheel. There's a few.
So when they tell you that Strong and Delane, Strong man-to-man.
Yards passing. They keep it on the ground.
He's poised, and he's just kind of going to speed him up to make him uncomfortable.
Virginia Tech showing bliss. Hit from the backside.
Tackle. And you've got to have some help. He's got every move in the book, and he just swats there.
They kick it away.
The Friday night spotlight is on the program. Has had 35 in the Irish jig when the bus comes for my kids.
As Lane finds a tunnel. All the
about Braylon and Caden Moore.
Benji Gosnell has a touchdown. Gets to the outside. Powell.
Jaden Harris, who he gave the t-shirt run, playing at his speed.
Hokies have seized momentum. There's Stephen Gosnell taking. Cut down in the backfield.
Well played. Anish. Yeah, you can line him up at defense. The guy is strong from Ottawa. A few good meals in Ottawa.
Turns the corner.
Keep an eye on him. He's the guy that makes the block more impressive.
The PAT good. Beverly, Preston Stone, Kevin Jennings off against TCU. A South Florida team that I think people are friends. That's a pretty good USF team. They're
coming after it.
Covered well by Mansour Delane.
Cristobal before the game, which I was, have a legit defensive line. Virginia.
The D-line is the strength of their defense. It's rid of it. Restrepo in an ambush.
By Virginia Tech of just Cam Ward, where they were positioned.
Might be a free play.
It is.
For APR chasing him.
Hang anybody out to dry over the middle, out of places to go with the football. Quit and stop playing, kept pursuing, knife one back to someone over the middle because he knew.
Pump able to complete. Let's see.
He wants to, and at the speed he wants to play it at. Stiff-armed a defensive lineman. George got closer to this first down.
Well, that's correct. The problem is you don't have, but yeah, when the receivers or clear and obvious evidence to say when the contact happened.
You know, you start talking about third Miami. Once again,
quarterback does for you. Complete. Wanted Isaiah Horton, who went off award watch list. That award. Hey, Isaiah Horton is coming
a lot of places.
Virginia Tech gobbled.
Plugged up hole. You're not going to break every run. Get yourself back to the line of scrimmage, and by trying.
Ward in trouble.
PR. Man,
fair catch called for and made.
Unfortunate for that team, and Tua is playing so well. Position spots.
That first guy missed yet again.
They wrapped it up, but this really affects two spots. Moves over to center, so I'll update
here. They get the ball to begin the third quarter. Close.
This is the 2 minutes.
They're doing more than hanging in. They've got a set in command. That one throw.
Not where they want to be at third down and long. Here, you got a boatload of pass rushers. Think about it.
Time. 30-second time.
These first 4 games, he's seen a lot of self and. They felt coming to South
points, and not just points, but the big. So that has.
He's from the backside, runs for the first.
And you think he has a physical quarterback runs for him because first down for them in terms of keeping my opportunity to score with a timeout. And this big guy plug holes in the middle, love win of attack, and very hard.
You're trying to avoid the UO.
Coming into 2024
midfield to 100 yards rushing. Faced by Farron, throws on the run. Green.
As guys start to engage in the pocket, pressed with him as any other game. Boy, you got to take your hat off.
Drones downfield into.
You see it, it's already too late. And if anything, should have been he toys around with 49-yarders.
Sept back at the.
Sometimes,
And it seemed Virginia.
where if you just run the football for an easier field goal attempt, but when you
Is the 40. This will be a battle of. It's going to be a 50.
the locker room, the way they've been hot on
Bouncing kick, fielded by
a completion or two, and
Dante Lovett saved. And they've got a strong foot. They're broken up, flag down. Borregales hit the Ward. 5 seconds to go. Do you have
in case something went wrong. Shuffling guys around years ago, you know, they hadn't had to bring
Miami? Andy was
the family football.
inside the upright.